Hi guys, welcome to C++ video tutorial series. From the past few video tutorials, we are trying to understand special operators in C++. In the previous videos, we understood size of operator, comma operator, address of operator, pointer operator, double pointer operator, dot operator, arrow operator, typecasting operator, and scope resolution operator. In this video, I would like to discuss new operator and delete operator. New operator is used to allocate new memory location or memory locations on the heap, whereas delete operator is used to delete the memory location or memory locations which were previously allocated with new operator, guys. Remember, new operator is used to allocate new memory location or memory locations on the heap, whereas delete operator is used to delete the memory location or memory locations which were previously allocated with new operator. What does new and delete operator do? New allocates memory locations on the heap. Delete frees that allocated memory locations, guys. Let's understand how we use new and delete with a single variable. I go to code blocks. Here I say int star ptr is equals to new int. I'm saying here int star ptr is equal to new int. What this code does actually? New int means I am telling to computer that create one memory location which should be of size 4 byte inside the heap. So computer goes to its memory. The memory has two different partitions. One is called stack, another one is called heap. Stack is a limited memory, fixed memory, whereas heap is an unlimited and dynamic memory, guys. So inside a heap, inside a heap it allocates 4 bytes of memory. And we know that every memory location is going to have some address, right? Assume it has 64,22,280. That is the address of this new integer memory. And it is going to have some garbage value, guys. The allocated memory is going to have some garbage number. The address is stored in the PTR, and PTR is created inside a stack, guys. So it allocates one memory for PTR, and PTR is going to have the value 64,22,280. And once we store address inside a pointer, it starts pointing to that memory. Correct? We can display the value inside the PTR is pointing. We can display the value of this memory. And how? If I come here and say cout, display the value at PTR is pointing. What I'm telling? I'm telling display the value at PTR is pointing. How this is evaluated, guys? First, PTR is replaced. What is the value of PTR? Value of PTR is 64,22,280, right? That is the value of PTR, correct? That is actually the address of this memory. I'm telling display the value at 64,22,280, which will be some garbage value, guys. If I say build and run, you will see some garbage value. See, it is showing this value here. So this is the value actually available inside this memory, guys. Understanding? If you want, we can replace that value. We can replace that value by saying star ptr is equals to 10. So what I am telling, value at 64,22,280 should be equal to 10. That's the meaning of this code, right? Star means value at. PTR has value 64,22,280. So value at 64,22,280 should be 10. So computer goes to the memory. Here it puts the value 10, guys. It puts the value inside 64,22,280 memory location. Understanding? Now this time if I say star ptr, it is going to display 10. If I say build and run, you can see that we got the output 10 instead of the garbage value, guys. Understanding? So that is how you use the new keyword. And remember, before the program execution ends, you have to delete this memory location which is being allocated with the help of new. Otherwise, it is treated as a garbage memory. It is treated as a garbage memory location which cannot be used by any other program. You have to free this memory so that the operating system uses this memory location for some other program, guys. How do you free? By using delete and say ptr. When you say delete ptr, it tells the operating system that this memory can be used by any other program. It is free now. I am not using this memory. That's what you are telling. And make sure you set PTR to null PTR. Null PTR indicates PTR is not pointing to any memory location. So in this place you are putting the null PTR. So this is anyhow freed, right? This is freed being used by some other program, and you are setting PTR to null, and once the program execution ends, this PTR is also removed, guys. So that is how this code actually works. Understanding? Okay. Now if you want, instead of you are having a garbage value, what if you want directly 10 should be stored in this newly created integer memory? In that case, what you have to do is, you should say like this: int star PTR should be equal to new integer of 10. If you write like this, the newly created integer memory, instead of having the garbage value, it is going to have 10, guys. So this is actually allocating and initializing. Here we are allocating the memory and then we are initializing. Here in the same line we are allocating and initializing, guys. Okay, let me comment this line. Okay, I comment this line and comment this line. Let me explain what happens when this code is executed. Of course, computer goes to its memory. It allocates 4 bytes of memory location for an integer, right? So in the heap, it allocates a memory location 4 bytes, and inside it, it is going to store the value 10 instead of the garbage value, guys. Assume its address is same, 64,22,280, and that is being stored in the PTR. So here it creates a PTR. In the PTR it stores 64,22,280. Let me write it, is stored, and PTR starts pointing to that memory. Now if I say star PTR, value at 64,22,280, definitely will get 10, guys, right? Definitely will get 10. If I say build and run, you see we are getting 10, not the garbage value, guys. So you can create and initialize the memory by this syntax, guys. I hope you guys have clearly understood, right? And this is how you free the memory and set the null pointer. Okay. Now we understand how we use new and delete with the arrays. Previously I said int star PTR is equal to new int. This allocates only one memory location. If I have to allocate array of memory locations, means list of memory locations, then I have to mention here size, how many memory locations I want to create. I want to create 3 memory locations. Instead of saying PTR, I call this as ARR. Okay, means array. I'm saying int star ARR, it's a pointer, is equals to new int of 3. What happens when this statement is executed? Let's understand. New int of 3 means you are telling you have to create now 3 memory locations of 4 bytes each. Okay, so computer goes to heap. This time what happens? Let me delete this. Okay, let me delete it here. I delete this. Okay, it creates 3 memory locations contiguously like this. It is going to create 3 memory locations here, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, each is of 4 bytes. Okay, and here each one is going to have a garbage value. The first memory location, assume it has the address 64,22,280. That is the address of first memory location. What will be the address of next memory location, guys? It will be 84, because integer is of 4 bytes. 80 plus 4 is 84, correct? Next memory location address will be 64,22,288, because 84 plus 4 is 88. Okay, and the first memory location address is stored in the ARR, guys. Understanding? It creates one memory location for ARR, which is a pointer. You can say PTR also, it is your wish. ARR. Inside that it stores the address 64,22,280, and once we store address inside a pointer, it starts pointing to that memory, right? Okay, that's good. Now if we want, we can store values inside these memory locations. And how do we store values? Let me explain. Here I say star, in brackets I say ARR plus 0 is equals to 10. What is the meaning of this statement? Let me explain clearly. I copy this and paste here. Understand here, ARR means value of ARR. What is the value inside ARR? 64,22,280. Is it correct? Yes. So here it is going to have 64,22,280. That is ARR. Okay, 64,22,280 plus 0. Remember, it is not 0 actually. 0 is multiplied by the size of integer. As it is an integer array, 0 is multiplied by size of integer. Size of integer is 4. 0 multiplied by 4 is 0 only, guys. So 64,22,280 plus 0 will be same, 64,22,280. We are telling value at 64,22,280 should be equal to 10. So it goes here and sets this memory value to 10. Next, we have to set here 20. Okay, in this memory I want to set 20. So what I have to do? I have to write a code like this. I'm going to copy this and paste down. Here I write just 1. I'm telling it go to next memory. Now what is the meaning of this statement? I'll explain, guys. Okay, let me explain more clearly. I copy this. Let me set this to 20 here. Okay, copy and paste. Now again, what is the value of ARR? 64,22,280, right? Now here 1, it is not 1. This value is always multiplied by the size of the data type. Size of int is 4. So 1 multiplied by 4 is 4, guys. Okay, 1 is replaced by 4. Now 80 plus 4 is 84. Now we are telling value at 64,22,284 should be equal to 20. So that is this memory, guys, 84. So this is going to be 20. Next, if I have to get 88, what should I write now? I should write a code like this. I'll copy paste it. This time I say here 2 and here I say 30. Here we have 2, right? ARR is 64,22,280. This 2 is multiplied by the size of int, which is 4. So 4 into 2 is 8. 80 plus 8 is 88. Value at 64,22,288 should be 30. That's what we are telling. So it goes here and sets the value 30. Now we can display the values inside these memory locations using ARR. How? I can simply say here cout and display value at 64,22,280 you have to display, and then I copy this and paste down. I say here plus 1 and I say here plus 2. So this is actually 64,22,284 and this is 64,22,288, correct? 2 is multiplied by 4, I told you. Okay, now definitely we'll see here 10, 20 and 30 displayed. If I say build and run, you see we are getting 10, 20 and 30, guys. And remember, before the program execution ends, you have to delete this array. We have to delete this memory or free the memory so that the operating system uses this memory for some other program. How do we do that? While deleting arrays, we say delete and we use square brackets and then we write the array name ARR and then we say ARR equals to null PTR, guys. So this is the correct way of writing a program, right? If you want, you can use the loop also here, right? As you can see 0, 1, 2. Only this code is changing. 0, 1, 2 is changing. If you want, you can use the loop. For example, I'm going to comment this code, okay? /* and I say here */. Okay, I can write a code like this. For int I equals to 0, it's starting with 0, you can see that, and I less than 3 means 2, you can see it is ending at 2, and I plus plus, every time the I value is incrementing, 0, 1, 2, you can see that. And I can say here the value at star, instead of 0 I change this to I, because I is changing from 0, 1, 2, should be equal to I plus 1 multiplied by 10. See, I will be initially 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 multiplied by 10 is 10. Next I becomes 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 into 10 is 20. Next I becomes 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 into 10 is 30. Right? Like this we can store the values and we can display also. I can use the for loop again down. This time I say here cout and display the values. I say here endl. So this code also gives the same output. If I say build and run, you see we are getting 10, 20, 30, right? Even we can use the array syntax for this. I comment this code. I am going to comment this code from here to here and I copy this code from here and paste down. So here I can say, instead of writing like this, I can say ARR in square brackets, I say I. ARR of I means ARR of 0, ARR of 1, ARR of 2 should be equal to I plus 1 multiplied by 10. That means 1 multiplied by 10 is 10, then 2 multiplied by 10 is 20, 3 multiplied by 10 is 30, like that. And in this place I can say ARR of I. If I say build and run, this also gives us the same output, guys. Okay, so there are many ways in which you can implement this logic. I suggest you people to try this code yourself. I hope you guys have clearly understood how we use new and delete operator while working with a single variable as well as array of memory locations, guys. For this video tutorial, this much is enough, guys. I suggest you people to try this code yourself, experiment. If you have any doubts, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'll be happy to clear, guys. In the upcoming video tutorial, we'll discuss more about new and delete operators in C++. If you like this video, hit the like button and share with your friends so that everyone will get benefited. For more benefits and be up to date, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep learning, keep coding, keep sharing. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next